Good morning. Welcome back to Armor Up with Man Witness. We are in 365 days of Proverbs. This is devotion focus for February 11th, 2016. Thank you guys for joining me. Yesterday we looked at counteracting the horoscope, the work of the two women. Either we are the bride of the kingdom of heaven or we are the bride of the kingdom of darkness. And we looked at that the word of God gives us direction, it gives us a message, it gives us a purpose. In other words, it gives us work to do, and it also gives us rest for our souls, gives us peace and quietness for our soul. Today, for devotion focus in chapter 11, we are going to continue on continue on cleaning up those points and just building from those points, like I would like to do to link the days from day to day. So today we're going to look at verses 4 to 6, verse 8, verse 10, and verse 19. All right, so let's jump right into it. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. The righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fall in his own wickedness. The righteousness of the upright shall deliver them, but the transgressors shall be taken in their own naughtiness. Verse 8 says, the righteous is delivered out of trouble, and the wicked cometh in his stead. Verse 10 says, when it goeth well with the righteous, the city rejoiceth, and when the wicked perish, there is shouting. Verses 19, our final verse, says, as righteousness tendeth to life, so he that pursueth evil pursueth to his own death. And what we're looking at today, might seem strange, but look, my points were this: remember who we are. We have to remember who we are, and not wander from our station, not wander from, we're born in this world, and most of the time, most of us were born with religion. So meaning that we were born with parents already instructing us in righteousness, and probably because we don't see people practicing it properly, we have faltered at Christianity. We have faltered in our walk, and so we have to come back in that sense. We need to remember who we are and come back to that place that we have fallen from. That's one thing basically. Is not so much that we don't have vision, or it is so much that we don't have vision. We don't have vision because we don't believe in the word of God. We don't believe in the word of God because we haven't seen our parents practice the word of God properly. We haven't seen the people who have come before us being faithful to the word of God, being obedient. So we don't know what it's like. We don't know what it's like to be faithful to the word of God. We're used to seeing people with one foot in, one foot out. We're used to seeing people, living for themselves and then trying to do it right for one day of religion or whatever the case is. So we're used to seeing things like this, and then we ourselves, being the generation to follow, has tried to follow, as their prescription is. We've tried to follow it the way that they have prescribed it, and it's not working out for us. So that's what I want to say as far as remembering who we are, don't wandering from our station, and finally, that wicked devices will come to nothing. We saw it also. So we go back to verse 4. It says, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness will deliver it. Again, we have people that twist the word of God, and as yesterday we saw it, where there's scripture that you could use and say, there it means you should work hard, but it depends how you want to look at the Bible, my friend. You know what I mean? If you want to use something to negate something that was said before, i.e. we need to rest, we need to have a day of rest, then you do that for yourself. But those who have understanding should understand, because the wicked worketh a deceitful work. Down here, in verse 8 and verse 10. Verse 10, I believe it says, when it goeth well with the righteous, the city rejoiceth, but when the wicked perish, there is shouting. I remember there was a gentleman that died, a black gentleman that of similar ethnic persuasion of me, that died the other day. And entire America and inner cities were in uproar, and we were getting into riots and violence and all type of stuff. And I said to myself, I bet you when you see it this kind of commotion behind a person's death, kind of like that. I mean, I don't want this to come out the wrong way, but and most of the times it ends up being a person that wasn't even living right in the first place. And the gentleman I was talking about, I saw even video evidence of this person's lifestyle, and even what the person was allegedly caught doing at the time of that gentleman's death. You have to wonder, like, is these are the type of people that we really want to save? Is this the type of people that we are really worried about, that these people aren't seeing justice by the police and whatnot? Not that anybody should see injustice from the police. So let me end it right there, so I don't end up in a debate about what happened to that gentleman that we all know so famously. But let the God's words be true. It says, when it goeth well with the righteous, the city rejoices, and when the wicked perish, there is shouting. So we see that all the time. Basically, guys, what I'm focusing on today is, there is the benefits again. I'm focusing on the benefits, and I'm focusing on the point that we are appointed to a station. When we belong to the Most High, we have the benefit of having a station. We have a sound station. We have a place of quietness that we can dwell. And if we so if we keep that, we keep a good thing. If we turn away from that and choose to go to deal with the kingdom of darkness, we will be rewarded for that. The way as the Most High sees fit. It says, as righteousness tendeth to life, so he that pursueth evil pursueth it to his own death. Guys, thank you for joining me today. I don't want to get too long-winded, and I will catch you in the next one. God bless you. Bye-bye.